Hi everybody. I'm having a happy Friday, and I hope you had a happy Friday whenever it is that you're watching this video. Today's lesson is called Properties of Logarithms. Properties of Logarithms. But before we talk about properties of logarithms, there's actually an investigation for you to work on. It's called 5.7 Investigation, Properties of Logarithms. If you have not yet worked on this, go to my website. Next to this video is this investigation. Go back, print up, or just do this investigation. Maybe you don't need to print it, you can just work it on your screen. But anyway, this investigation is meant to help you with the lesson. And then once you've done this investigation, then tune into the lesson. Or if you're just a really lazy person, maybe don't do the investigation, just see what the conclusion of it is. But if you like learning math the good and proper way, you should do the investigation first. All right? Now pause and do the investigation. Now unpause. Now that we are unpaused, let's go ahead and go over what those properties were. The first one, if you have log x plus log m, and let's say that they have the same base, so it's log base b of x plus log base b of m. What is it that you figured out in the investigation? Well, what you hopefully found out was that this is equal to log base b of x times m. Then there was the subtraction property, and if you have log base b of x minus log base b of m, well, same type idea. If you're adding, you're multiplying. Opposite of adding is subtracting, so opposite of multiplying, dividing. So this would be log base b of x over m. And then finally, b times log base a, this is equal, oh no, wait, I said that wrong. This is, I'm not going to use the letter, I'm going to use w. W times log base b of m is equal to log base b of m to the w. And this one, oh, well, you need all three of these, but this one comes in super important in further levels of math. And now that you have these properties, you could use them in situations like this. Just some quick examples. This is a pretty short lesson today because the bulk of the lesson was working on that investigation that you did before this. Number one, if I had log 3 plus log 8, well, that's this first property right here, that if you add them, you could same as just combine them into one log and multiply. So this would be log 24. Number two, if I had log base 3 of 12 minus log base 3 of 6, well, this would be equal to log base 3 of 12 divided by 6, which is 2. So log base 3 of 2. Number 3. Negative 3 times log of 4. Well, using this property right here, this exponent property, this is equal to log, I might actually have, let's have this, I'm going to have this be base 8. Log base 8, oh, do I want to? No, I don't want this to be log base 8 because then it's going to turn into a weird. Let's just have it be log base 7. This would be log base 7 of 4 to the negative 3, and as we've learned, 4 to the negative 3 is 1 over 64, so log base 7 of 1 over 64. Those are kind of forwards problems where we're condensing the log. Sometimes they will tell you to rewrite log 8 as a sum of logs. So it's kind of going the opposite. They're giving us log 8, and we have to get this. So what times what equals 8? Well, that would be 4 times 2 maybe. So log of 4 times 2. And using that rule from earlier, that would have to be log 4 plus log 2. Number 5, what if it was the exact same thing? Rewrite log 8 as a same thing, but then instead of sum of logs, it would be difference of logs. Well, oh no, I'm not going to finish this lesson under 6 minutes. As a difference of logs, well, so I guess instead of thinking what times what equals 8, we'd have to think what divided by what equals 8. You could do a lot of things. You could do log 24 divided by log 3. I could go log 32 divided by 4. Anyway, this would be log 24 minus log 3, or in this case, log 32 minus log 4. That essentially ends this lesson, but I find fascinating 24 divided by 3, 32 divided by 4. Both of those are equal to 8, but frankly, it's really hard to believe that this and this, just looking at them, that they would be equal. So let's just test this out real quick. Log 24 minus log 3 gave me 0.903, and the other one, I'm just going to do this feature and type in log 32 minus log 4. What? It gave me the exact same decimal, 0.903. But of course it should have, because at the end of the day, log of 8 is equal to that exact same decimal. So it works. These properties of logarithms work. So this was just an intro to introduce you to these properties. And then on Monday's lesson, which we'll be doing on Tuesday, we're going to be doing much bigger problems, but using these 3 properties. Well, that's all I have for you. Have yourself a great weekend, and I'll see you on Monday. Bye-bye.